Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Alexi and this is Soto-Tek. Today I'm going to give you my full review of the Galaxy Note 10 Lite. I already talked about some of its specifications in my video where I compare it to the iPhone 11. Check out the video, I highly recommend it. But today I'm going to go deeper into its characteristics and specifications. I'm going to tell you what I like, what I don't like, and I'm going to give you my honest and unbiased opinion about it. The Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Lite was released in January this year, 2020, and you can find it for here in the UK for around £500, $530. In the United States, you can find it for $500. And other markets you can find it for the equivalent of 500 American dollars. The Galaxy Note 10 Lite has a gorgeous 6.7 Super AMOLED flat screen. So with a hole punch for the front-facing camera and the 2D face unlock, which I'm not really fond of. Yes, it's better than the massive notch you find on iPhones and some other Android phones, but still, I would still prefer a clear and clean screen with no notches or hole punches of any kind. But this is my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Of course, you can always hide it. You go to Setting, Display, Screen, you go to full screen apps, then it says here advanced settings, you say hide camera cutout. So now this is what you get, kind of a small bezel at the top, but then the screen is reduced to 6.4 6.5 inches, which is a shame. However, what I really like is the flat screen. I think that for the Note series, a flat screen is much better. But this is also my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Now, this gorgeous 6.7 inch screen has a resolution of 1080 by 2400 pixels and a PPI density of 394. Okay, let's talk now about the dimensions. The Galaxy Note 10 Lite is 163.7 tall. So it has a width of 76.1 millimeters and a thickness of 8.7 millimeters. And the weight is 199 grams. I mean, the phone feels good in the hands. But it's a little bit too narrow for my liking, to be honest. I would have preferred it with the width and the boxy design of the Note 10 Plus. I'm not really fond of big narrow candy bar phones. Once again, this is just my opinion. Let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. Okay, let's talk about build quality. The Galaxy Note 10 Lite is made of Corning Gorilla Glass 5 at the front. It has aluminum frames, and the back is made of what Samsung calls glastic. It's a mix of glass and plastic. It actually feels really well, really nice in the hands, so it feels like basically glass. I have no issues with that. At the bottom, it has the headphone jack. Yes, headphone jack. Excellent. It has a USB Type-C 2.0. It has a single speaker, which is good and loud, so it does the job. Not the best one in the market, but good enough. It has the power button, and the volume keys on the right, which I'm not really fond of either. So I would have preferred the volume keys on this side. It's not officially water and dust resistant, unfortunately, but apparently it can withhold some splashes of water without being damaged. Of course, as with basically any Samsung phone, The Galaxy Note 10 Lite is feature-rich and fully customizable. If you can see here at the bottom of my home screen, I got the navigation buttons, but you can also use the full screen gestures if you want to. Go to display, full screen. Okay, where it says navigation bar, change it, and then you got both options. You can change it to full screen if you want to, so it goes to full screen gestures, similar to what Apple introduced with the iPhone 10 and that has been adopted by Android now. So you can go back, and go to the home screen. You can display all your apps. Back to home screen. So I do prefer, the reason why I prefer the navigation buttons is because by using Samsung Good Lock app, I can customize my phone even more. For instance, so I'm going to change back to the navigation buttons. So, and then you see I got here the camera icon and also here the ability to take a screen shots, and I find these more useful than having full screen gestures, because for instance in the case of the camera app, if I'm, let's say, browsing the web, I don't know, just checking, well, it's on airplane mode now, okay, but if let's say I'm browsing the web and I suddenly need to take a picture of video quickly, so I just click here and then I quickly launch the camera. Of course, you can also do it by just double clicking here the home button. Let me show you. Okay, so and then you can launch the camera, but I prefer it the icon here. The same as with the screenshot, so it's better to have it here, so it's quicker than having to press the volume key and the home button. So as I said before, I prefer this to full screen gestures. Also, by swiping down anywhere on the screen, you can display your control panel. And apart from the usual toggles like airplane mode, torch, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, mobile data, location, you have added toggles like always on display, screen recorder, this one here, S Pen area actions. If you want to, you can turn it on and off. If you want to use the S Pen to take videos and pictures, dark mode, so you can change it to light mode, then dark mode again. Dolby Atmos to use with your headphones, and you have some added toggles with the latest update like quick share, music share, and yes, excellent. The Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Lite has 5 unlocking methods. It has the in-display fingerprint reader. It has the 2D face unlock. It has the PIN number, the pattern, and also the password. Now, in terms of software updates, it has the latest software update. It comes with Android 10 with Samsung One UI 2.1 on top. The processor is Exynos 9810, which is a base of 10 nanometers. And the internal memory is of 128 GB with 6 GB or 8 GB of RAM. Okay, let's now talk about the battery. The Galaxy Note 10 Lite comes with 4,500 mAh battery capacity, 25 watts fast charging. It doesn't come with wireless charging, which is not a big deal for me because I don't normally use wireless charging anyway. But the battery is really good. It can easily get you through the day and possibly more. Okay, let's talk about the color options. So the Galaxy Note 10 Lite comes in 3 variants in terms of colors. This one, which is called Aura Glow, you see kind of the reflection depending on how you tip it. So you see different colors are reflected on the back of the phone. It also comes with Aura Black, and in some markets, like especially in Asian markets, it comes with the Aura Red. You can probably also find the Aura Red on Amazon. But these are the only 3 color options for the Galaxy Note 10 Lite. Of course, you cannot talk about a Galaxy Note phone without talking about the one feature that makes it stand out from the crowd, which is the S Pen, the mighty S Pen. So I'm just going to talk about 5 features related to the S Pen, and one of them is the screen of memo. So with your phone still unlocked, just by pulling out the S Pen, you can take a quick note. Okay, say hola, or hello, this is Soto-Tek. Okay, so I find these very, very useful. So the other feature I really like is the fact that you can use the S Pen to take pictures and record videos. So you can use it as a remote control to take pictures and record videos, as I said. So let's see, let's take a quick video of my watch. See, take another one. Excellent. So let's do a quick video. So only just by pressing this button here, see, so you can start recording videos. So it's now recording. Okay, so we stop it now, pressing here. You see the video. So it's now recording. Okay, so we stop. Okay, so now you get the picture. So I really like this feature, especially if you are a selfie lover. So you will love it. Another feature is the ability to translate words and or text just by hovering over the S Pen. And I'll show you. So you select here, you got different options. So I'm going to select here translate. Okay, so here, so choose is Spanish. Okay, so from actually should be, I'm gonna choose English quickly. That is okay, English. So from English, I'm going to change to Spanish now quickly. Going to choose the Spanish language, Spanish. So once you do it once, you don't need to choose the language all the time. So it's already saved. So, and then if you hover the test, so it says, now I'm going to select text, not just to translate one word, but the whole text. So if I hover over, you see you got the full translation of the test from English to Spanish. This is a really cool and very useful feature. Another useful and excellent feature is the ability to sign any PDF document using the S Pen, which I also find very useful and handy. So I won't show you now because I don't have any PDF document to sign, but it's just for you to know. You can sign PDF documents using the S Pen. Another S Pen feature that I really like is the ability to delete several pics and videos at the same time, like you can do with your laptop or your desktop. So just by pressing the S Pen button here, so you can do the following action. Just select several pictures. Okay, so delete, move to recycle bin, and done. So I really find this feature very handy and useful. Okay, let's now talk about the cameras. The Galaxy Note 10 Lite has 3 camera lenses at the back and here on the left corner. I would have preferred it here in the center, but it is what it is. The main camera lens is a 12 megapixel camera lens with 1.7 aperture. It has optical image stabilization. The second lens is a telephoto lens with also 12 megapixel and 2.4 aperture. It comes also with optical image stabilization. And the third lens is an ultra-wide lens with 12 megapixel and 2.2 aperture. You can record videos 4K and 1080p resolution. In the case of the front-facing camera, see, in the case of the front-facing camera with this tiny hole punch, so it has a 32 megapixel lens with 2.2 aperture. You can also record 4K and 1080p resolution videos. More details on the screen. I must say that I'm very impressed and happy with the quality of the pictures and videos you can take with this phone. And you can check some of the videos and pictures in the video where I compare the Galaxy Note 10 Lite to the iPhone 11, and you will see how good the pictures and videos from this phone are. Also, the Galaxy Note 10 Lite comes with Samsung Pay, which is considered the best mobile payment in the world right now. And I really appreciate the fact that Samsung didn't skip on that one and added it to this phone despite of the price. As I mentioned before, the Galaxy Note 10 Lite is powered by the Exynos 9810, which is based on 10 nanometers. And this is the same processor you will find in the Galaxy Note 9. And as expected, it performs really well and no issues whatsoever. So as you can see, opening and closing apps is very fast. So let's see here, Chrome. Let's see, clock, calculator, calendar, contacts, video app, gallery, let's see, Play Store. So very fast. Let's see, settings. Let's see, YouTube, contacts, some with the RAM management, so there's no issues at all with the RAM management. Contact, as you can see, again, so settings, so perfect. In terms of gaming, also really good performance. I only have one game here. So as you can see, so no status, no issues whatsoever. So I think you will be very pleased with the performance in general of this phone. So yeah, so as I mentioned before, no issues whatsoever with the performance, and I think you will be very pleased with it. Okay, that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it informative and that it helps you make a decision whether you want to buy this phone or not. If you were already thinking about it, I think it's a very good phone that offers a lot of value for money. It has a great camera setup great battery, a gorgeous screen with or without the hole punch. So for the price, I can highly recommend it, especially if you still have the Galaxy Note 5 and you are thinking of upgrading, but you don't want to pay flagship price, though there is another contender, and and that is the Galaxy Note 9. Okay, so stay tuned for the video comparison between the Galaxy Note 10 Lite and the Galaxy Note 9. See you in the next one. Hasta la vista.